Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a very beautiful Monday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are around the globe, welcome to the channel. This is Salon's Blog, your informative and analysis or analytic channel on football matters, more especially on Chelsea. Even though we sometimes try to delve into other matters because we are all in a global world and football is not being played by only one team. Therefore, we try as much as we can to delve into other clubs and other issues around the football world. Dear friend, it is Monday, the day that most of you hate most, including myself. Once it's Monday, you know that the day is going to be loaded. Today, we have a lot coming up, including our game. It is Chelsea match day, Chelsea-Newcastle. Tonight, yes, at Stamford Bridge, it is Chelsea-Newcastle. It is one of the 6 games that I spoke about over the weekend, that Chelsea will have to try and win those 6 games. After this game, our next game is going to be against Leicester in the FA Cup. Dear friend, I am hoping that the next 6 games, Chelsea will be able to do justice. Currently, things are not looking good where we are. It looks like we are slipping out of the opportunity in getting to Europe next season. It's almost out of our hand. Right now, it is almost out of our hand. We will have to pray a lot that the teams on top, they'll begin to fall the ladder, which it looks impossible right now. It's going to be Tottenham, Aston Villa, who is going to be falling down for you to climb up. It's going to be very, very tough for Chelsea to qualify for Europe this season. Unless, of course, through the FA Cup. And how possible would that be that we can win the FA Cup? Tonight's game, Chelsea are going to be without some key players in defense. Levi Cowell is out, Ben Chilwell is out. In that defense, Levi Cowell is out, Ben Chilwell is out. And these are all players from our left side of the field. Our left back, Ben Chilwell, center left back, Levi Cowell. They are all out. 2 hours to the game, I will come with my predicted team lineup and I will tell you what I think will be the best option going into the game against Newcastle tonight. But quickly, I want us to look at something. 2 years ago, Chelsea were sanctioned by the UK government. And to this day, we still haven't fully recovered. 2 years ago, Chelsea was sanctioned by the UK government regarding the Russia-Ukraine war. Abramovich and the UK government issue. It was 2 years now. Until date, Chelsea have not yet recovered. Dear friend, government sanction on Chelsea FC. I want to take you through it quickly. UK government sanctions on Chelsea FC can. Yeah, it can because it's CRA actually. Now, the sanctions that were placed on Chelsea then were continue to play matches. Chelsea were expected to continue to play matches when they were being sanctioned. Receive broadcast money. And then when Chelsea continue to play games, at that point, they can continue to receive broadcast money. They are allowed to allow season ticket holders to attend games. Only season ticket holders were allowed to attend games. No fresh ticket could be sold to any fan to go to the matches. Only people who have the whole season's tickets, they were allowed to go to stadium. You cannot just go and buy any ticket. From the time of the sanction, you cannot go and buy ticket. Government put a stop on the sale of tickets. And not just that. You cannot buy Chelsea could not buy any new players. The whole season, during the window, when the window got open, summer window, Chelsea could not buy any new player. No new agreements, no new contract were signed. All the players that their contract are to be extended, they were not allowed to extend their contract. They were not allowed. So no new contract or agreements were reached within that period. Sell new tickets for games. They were not allowed to sell new tickets for games. Sell club shop merchandise, just to sell jersey, cap, or anything that the club sells to make profit out of, were all placed on hold. Nothing, no business transaction within the football club within that period of the sanction. Sell the club unless Abramovich allows the UK government to take control of the process and he receives no proceeds from the sale. And last but not the least, which is the biggest one, he was forced to sell the club. And it is the UK government that will sell the club. And if they sell the club, Abramovich is not allowed to receive a pesewa, or will not be given a pesewa from the sale of the club. That's Chelsea. This is what happened to Chelsea Football Club 2 years ago. So Abramovich was forcefully, forced out. He was forced out of Chelsea Football Club without a dime. And from that moment, this is where Chelsea is right now. Our struggle did not just start from these new owners. Our struggle began from the day this sanction was placed on Chelsea. It began from this day. Dear friend, you see, the truth is, Abramovich had every good intention for club Chelsea. But the authorities, they were not interested in the passion that the man had. They were only interested in political will, the political aspect of it. I don't know and understand when political issues began to influence football issues or sporting issues. He was forced out and the club was sanctioned, and Chelsea could not recover from the sanctions till date. Many people, many pundits that are criticizing Chelsea today for poor performances on the field, they forgot all these sanctions. I am bringing this up because we seem to forget all these sanctions, all this trouble that the club went through the past 2 years. This was when the new owners now came in. And so you can imagine the mess that will be created from the top to the field of play. Players' contract could not be renewed. New contract could not be reached. Nothing was done within the period of sanction until the new owners took over. Dear friend, and to worsen it up, even the sale of the club, that the UK government promised that money will be sent to Ukraine to take care of the war victims in Ukraine. Till date, UK government is still sitting on the money. The government of UK, the British government, they are still sitting on the money. And the Chelsea club is struggling till now. Dear friend, well, I want to let you go this morning. This is your breakfast. I'll be back with more exclusives because I have a lot to talk about today, before our game. But I want to reiterate that Pochettino said something over the weekend. And I want to let you know. He said, Pochettino says that the players have his permission to talk to the owners if they feel that another manager could help them better than he's doing. He says the players have his permission, they have his permission to talk to the directors or the owners if they think another coach could coach them better than he's doing right now. Listen, he said Pochettino says the players have his permission to tell the owners if they want him replaced. You need to ask the players. If the players believe that with another coach, they can do better, I'm the first who says, look, hey, or maybe they can talk with the owner or sporting directors. Dear friend, it is getting interesting with Chelsea. But in any case, a very good morning to you. Remember, tonight is our game night against Newcastle. I shall be back with more exclusives. Watch out for that in the next few hours. I'll see you when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.